Greetings and welcome to Crone's Corner with Cate. Well, the light is coming back. As you can see, even in the Yukon, the light is back. The sun is higher in the sky. What a difference from our last celebration of the year, winter solstice. Yes, the beginning of February has been celebrated for thousands and thousands of years by peoples all over the earth. Some call it Bridget's Day. Some call it Imbolc, Candlemas. It has changed, and yet it is the same. Today we call it Groundhog Day. It is the cross-quarter day between winter solstice and spring equinox. It is the bringer of life, of light, of inspiration, of poetry. It is said that Bridget originally came to the Celtic lands in Ireland from places closer to the Balkans. It goes back a long, long ways. The meaning stays the same. Persephone returns from the underworld to bring the slightest, in the Northern Hemisphere, beginnings of spring. Here, north of 60th parallel in the Yukon, we can guarantee that we will have 6 more weeks of winter. But the light brings hope, brings inspiration, signals the end of the time of hibernation, which I've thoroughly enjoyed this year. Inspiration. Bridget was also the goddess of smithcraft and poetry, as I said. What inspiration is coming to you in this beautiful, creative time as you slowly stretch and come out of your hibernation, out of your cave, where new life has been pondered and nurtured and is now ready to take a peek outside of that cave? What will the new year bring for you? What are your inspirations? Perhaps plans? This year, 2024, excuse me, has been marked in many prophecies as the halfway point of this new earth that is being birthed. I believe we've come through the most difficult times. The last 4 years in particular have been very trying and very transformational. It has been difficult and it has been long awaited. Personally, I know, and I have known for at least 35 years, that this is why I chose to be here on earth. This time, this transformation. I know, even though I'm aware of these things, that I will be blown out of the water by the power of light and love. This earth has been too long in the dark. I believe it's the time for the end of war, for finally the peace that we've long awaited, because humanity is being affected so that we are being transformed. We are coming out of the darkness and entering a time where light and joy is being born. I think it's important that we focus on this. If you haven't already, definitely turn off the news. I think I turned it off when my kids were young. They are in their mid-30s now. My favorite saying, which they teased me mercilessly about, was, "No news is good news." The real news is the coming of the age of light. Many blessings on this time. We're also moving into the Chinese New Year, one of many celebrations in the beginning of February. This is Crone's Corner with Cate.